It doesn't matter if I believe I can do it or not. I have to do it. That was bad. I can't stop it. It's involuntary at this point. I will be crushed and devastated. Hello, friends, foes, folks. Welcome back. I'm Andy. If you don't know, I'm turning a bus into a house, and if you knew that, then you already knew that. Before we can do anything else, I've got to take some measurements, because I've decided that we're going to work on window finishes for every window in this bus. I think there's 16 or 18. I still don't know. I've been giving some thought to the things about this bus that feel the most unachievable, and I think I've narrowed it down to 3 projects. Finishing the walls in the bedroom and throughout the rest of the bus, doing the upper cabinets in the kitchen and in the living space, and making a headboard at the head of the bed. I think of all of those things, the wall and Jesus Christ. I think of all those things, the back wall of the bus in the bedroom stresses me out the most. I think that fear is kind of slowing my progress, because deep down, I feel like I can't do it, and I just feel like it's kind of mentally playing with me. So that's why I've decided that the windows, the walls, whatever, I'm trying to get those completed. Like, I just want to knock this out, because it's just starting to mess with me a little bit. Now that the measuring is done, any guesses on what we're gonna do? That is correct. We are going to Menards. Just Midwestern things. You have to turn the wheel so many times to get this car to do anything. I'm having this random thought right now that, like, I don't know if I'll ever have a car again. This is not my car. I don't have a car, fun fact. I have a bus, obviously, but I haven't had a car in several years. It's weird, I see the bus as so different from having a car. Like, the idea of having a car and having to work on my car is just like, no. But the bus, I'm like, yeah, of course I'll have to work on the bus and, you know, do maintenance. It feels really different for some reason to me. I'm not exactly sure why. I guess because it's my home, or it will be. Am I making a mistake by living in a vehicle? Maybe. I seem stressed out about vehicles in general. Hi. It's the next day. Sorry about the sudden jump. I had a bit of an emergent situation I needed to tend to yesterday, but no worries, we're back on track this morning. I had something I really wanted to show you yesterday, but I totally forgot. I don't know how I forgot this, but the bathroom is like 98% done, and it kind of looks done, so look at it. Well, what do you think? Be nice. It feels good to stand in here and just pretend that the whole bus is almost done like this. If everything were at this point, I would be like a week away from finishing, but it's not. Okay, I'm feeling 3% confident for what we're gonna do next, which is starting the windowsills. This is like a real finish, you know? This is what I'm gonna be looking at, and I wouldn't say I'm exactly the best at cutting wood in a straight line. Whatever, I don't have a choice. It doesn't matter if I believe I can do it or not. I have to do it. Not to be like boring and cringe, but you know how when the time changes and it literally takes you your entire life to recover? I know the window is objectively done incorrectly, but hear me out. I think it looks really good. First of all, this is a school bus. Second of all, I don't have a table saw, which makes it really hard to cut things in a straight line, so I am doing my best to keep all of the trim pieces I bought completely whole without cutting them hot dog style. So I did the best I had with what I've got, and I think it looks actually pretty good. Like, it looks like a window. That's it for the day. The second window went way faster than the first one. Not that that makes me feel more confident, because literally nothing ever does, but maybe I can get more than 2 done tomorrow. See you in the morning. Good morning, folks. I'm feeling ready today. Ready to make this bus look nice. It's setting in how exciting it actually is to be doing finishes. It's making me feel a little inspired. I wouldn't go as far as to say confident, but I'm inspired. God, I've had a song stuck in my head for like 4 days. Does this happen to anyone else? It's Mary by Alex G. Any Alex G fans out there? No matter how many times I listen to it, I cannot get it out of my head. Mary is too captivating. See what I mean? Oh my god. I can't stop it. It's involuntary at this point. I'm trying to determine if I should bother wasting the material to do the bottoms of these 3 windows, because these counters aren't actually where they're gonna go. They're gonna go in an L shape, so this counter is gonna be this way with the sink right here, and then that counter slides over here and comes up against it. I'm trying to fight off singing Mary long enough to measure this and see if I can save the material and not waste it. Oh my god, stop. Okay. I think I have to do this full window, and then these 2 I can skip the bottom. Morning. Let's get the show on the road. I feel weird today. The other day I filled in some gaps and imperfections in the wood with wood filler, and I totally forgot that I did it. And I don't know why I did it. I'm gonna have to do it eventually, but I knew I didn't have enough to do the whole thing. I just kind of wanted to see what it was like to use it, but now I need to sand it down so that I can put the trim over this, so gotta do that first. The tasks really add up. When you're like, I want to do this, then you realize that there's 10 things you have to do before you can do that. It happens all the time. Ow! Now that I'm feeling kind of warmed up, I think I'm gonna try what I was actually nervous about, which is doing this to the walls in the bedroom. The walls back there are so fucked up. It's gonna be so difficult. This is kind of just overhanging nothing, so I'm gonna have to make really big shims or secure another 2x2 in here or something. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, and that's part of what's made me so nervous about this. I can avoid it no longer. I have to face my fears. Fuck facing your fears. This sucks. I don't want to do this. I'm already kind of thinking I might have been worried about this for no reason. I need inch-thick shims on one side and 1.5 inches on the other. Like, is that really all I was worried about? That's embarrassing. Now we have to see if this goofy idea is gonna work. I hope it does, because if it doesn't, I will be crushed and devastated. The shims are not quite right. I think that the frame, the outside piece, will cover it though. Fuck it, we're doing it. I was calculating in my head whether this was a good idea or not. I don't think it's a good idea, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna give that a 3 out of 10. That was bad. I think it'll get covered up though, so I'm gonna leave it. I learned a really interesting lesson today. Some things with this bus project are really hard and you never see it coming. And some things I dread, like the window, and it really wasn't that hard. Does the window look perfect? No. Does it kind of look like a window within a window? Yes. But it wasn't that bad, and it looks better than it did before. I just need to stop hyping stuff up in my head so much so that I can be a little bit more confident going into things. I guess I'm gonna let that be a lesson to myself. Alright, I think I'm gonna end things here for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. Love you, bye.